Hello dear viewers and welcome back to this channel. I am Genevieve of Jane's Cakes and Bites. In the last video, we saw the basic tools needed to work with buttercream. And so for the video of today, I want to show you the ingredients and other things needed to make a buttercream. And so stay tuned while I show you around. Now, to make a buttercream cake, the very first thing you need is the icing sugar. So this is my icing sugar. I'm using Baker's Choice. Any other brand you find in the market is okay. If you are in Cameroon, you can check out for Amère Suzanne, for Monroe, and Baker's Choice. So I have 500 grams or half a kilo of icing sugar. I'm going to keep this aside. And then I have already measured out my butter. In this case, we are using margarine. Butter is expensive, but it gives the best results. But for beginners, you can use a margarine to make your buttercream cake. So this is half cup of margarine. There are so many brands available in Cameroon. We have Jadida, we have Rosa. I used to love Rosa so much, although it's very scarce. There are just so many. Now we have something called Regina, it's also good. So I've measured out half cup of margarine. And then I have here a sachet of Nestle Nido milk. So I'm going to dissolve this into some water just to enable it to mix up. I also have my flavor, clear flavor, because if I use any other flavor that is not clear, it may stain the white buttercream that I'm trying to achieve. And so it's better you use clear flavors like lemon flavor is clear, coconut flavor is clear. For example, you can use those to flavor your buttercream if you want the color to be white. And then obviously I have my sieve that I'm going to use to sieve my icing sugar so that I'll get rid of any lumps. I have my bowl here that I'm going to use. And I'm going to use my spatula to mix the buttercream. If not, you can also work with a pestle. This is my pestle. You can also work with a pestle if you don't have an electric mixer. To start up a business is not easy, and the objective of this channel is that after watching the videos here, you can be able to start up something to be financially free, start up a baking business, a pastry business. And so you don't need to bother much as a beginner of acquiring sophisticated equipment like mixers. You can actually mix a buttercream with just a kitchen spoon, a spatula, or a pestle. And then lastly, I have some water. I don't have a measurement for the water. You are just going to say I'm going to measure it to mix and dissolve my milk. So I'm just going to use some water. Right away, I'm going to start by sieving my half kilo or 500 grams of icing sugar into the bowl so that I'll just be picking it up. Before I do that, I would like to press it and shake it up to avoid much lumps coming from it. So I'm just going to sieve my icing sugar. I've finished sieving my icing sugar and here it is. I'm just going to keep it aside. Remember we said we sieve 500 grams or half kilograms of icing sugar. And then here I have half cup of margarine. So I'm going to put it inside my bowl. I'm going to put it inside my bowl so that I can start creaming with my spatula or my pestle. To save time as well, I would like to open up my powder milk and mix it in a bowl. And this powder milk costs 100 francs. So I'm going to pour it here. It gives a nice taste to the buttercream as well. And I'm going to add some water. I'm just going to add some water just to enable it to mix up. Okay, my margarine is inside my bowl. I will first of all start by softening it up with my spatula. You can as well use a pestle. Let me use a pestle. I want to start adding my icing sugar now. So I just add a little bit at a time. Okay, I'm just from adding the last batch of icing sugar. And as you can see, it is a bit stiff. It's a bit stiff at this juncture. I'm going to now come in with my milk mixture. And just to say that cooking and baking are not static. Recipes are not static. Now I'm pouring some flavor. I'm just pouring in the quantity I desire. And that's why I'm saying that cooking and baking are not static. Okay, so here we are. I've struggled to hold it by myself and mix it up. You can see that it is really creamy. It is really creamy, and I think I'm done. As I was saying earlier, recipes are not static. You have to be flexible with your recipes. If, for example, two bakers are using two different brands of margarine, definitely the results will not be the same. So, in essence, I'm saying that you can be mixing up this icing sugar and this buttercream, excuse me, and you realize that maybe at this juncture it's still stiff. You will just add maybe half a teaspoon or tablespoon of margarine and continue using it, or continue mixing it, if I may say so, because I've realized over the years that icing sugars are different in their consistency, in their form. Some are more dry while others are wet. If you are a baker, you will confirm that with me. So you can see my buttercream is ready and it's so silky. It is really so silky and beautiful. And I use just my pestle to mix it up. So I want to encourage you, don't think that you must have an electric mixer, before you can mix a buttercream mixture. No, this is my buttercream. You can see. You see that it's stiff. It's stiff. And it will dry up at room temperature. So you don't also need to have a fridge before you start doing a buttercream cake. You see the mixture is really quite beautiful. See? It's really quite beautiful. If you want it stiffer than this, you continue adding icing sugar. The recipes are just guides. That's how I see recipes, because I can play with any recipe anyhow I want. So at room temperature, it is going to dry up, and so that is how you make a buttercream without an electric mixer. And if you think that it is stiff, you can add your margarine, like 1 tablespoon or half tablespoon at a time. If you think that it is soft, you keep adding icing sugar till you get your required consistency. Please do subscribe. For the next video, we are going to decorate a simple buttercream cake. And if you have done this mixture, please do let me know. You can write to me on Facebook or Instagram through Jane's Cakes and Bites. Till then, see you.